welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to our third series of the broadcast, our third series. And apparently, I thought it was only going to be 4 series tonight. Nah, papi, no. No. it's over, papis. We're going to be here all night. Smooch. We'll do our best. We'll do our best here as we're going to be jumping into our third series, our third of soon to be many more. As spawning in the bottom right corner of Gresswan, we have the Finnish Zerg player. Oh, there we go. We have the Finnish Zerg himself. We have representing Basilisk. It is Serral. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the blue Terran player. We have blue Terran himself, the South Green Terran for Team Falcons. It is Bunny. Oh my god, where is Serral, like in a cabin somewhere? He's I don't think we've seen that background before. Also, he's rocking a bit of a beard. Ah, we're disheveled, papi. Let's go, let's go. But if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are now open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Best of luck in the chat as we are jumping into our fresh best of 5. And again, Serral playing from his holiday house. Cabin in the woods, papi. Oh my god. It's his sauna. It does look like a sauna. Like, hold on. Like we've seen Serral play before, and usually like he's in a living room kind of setup. But here he's got his own cabin. Crazy. Or his own sauna. Or both. True. Hey. But here we go. Here we go. We are setting up. We do have Bunny going for a rank expand on the low ground, setting up for his factory as well. There are pros and cons to this setup here. What this means is that early on we get to wall up and wall off the low ground expansion. That is true. That will make this more secure. The downside, add-ons are going to be exposed and the production is exposed as well. If Serral were to go for a roach base opener, as he went for a hatch gas pool, but if he goes for a roach warren, and if he goes into roach aggression, if he breaks the natural, he doesn't just break the economy, he breaks the production as well. So this is a double-edged sword. There's a bit of a give and take here. Serral has been known to play roaches. I mean, he's very fond of roach play in a ZvT. Whether or not he tries to punish this, though, yet to be determined. For now, welcome to Gresswan once again. Gresswan is one of the older maps in the map pool, in this tournament map pool. Gresswan was, back in rotation back in like 2022? 2023? It's been a while. It's been a couple of years. But we are here, we are back, and we are oh my god, he hides the starport. Not just that, he goes into a 2-port follow-up. Yo, Bunny, he's got some builds. So I'm assuming this is gonna be 2-port Mass Banshee. I'm assuming Mass Banshee here. Technically this could be something crazier and go for like a fusion core into 2-port 2-base Mass BC. But I feel like we wouldn't get the second starport this quickly if that's the case, because we have to wait for the factory. So I'm leaning more towards Mass Banshee here with Tech Labs. No, never mind. He's going to he's going 2-port 2-base Mass BC, papi. Let's go. Let's go. The reason why I didn't think it was going to be this is because these starports aren't doing anything for a while. Like they're just gonna be chilling here for quite some time. Now you can make one Viking. You can make one Viking to focus on the Overlord to stop the scouts. Otherwise the Overlord will see everything. Okay, Marine will deny. The Overlord's going further in. Again, we chose not to make the Viking. Ay. And the Marine is out of position. The Marine, you have one job. The Marines, no, they're here to deny, but they're out of position. The Overlord comes in, and the Overlord will see everything. Oh no! He sees the starport, sees the tech lab, he sees the factory. He sees the fusion core, and he sees a second starport as well. Serral sees everything, and you can see the emotion running through his veins. He's distraught. He's or he's elated. Maybe a little bit of both. He's a very emotional player. But again, Serral, he sees everything he needs to. Back at home, we have some spores are on the way. Spire is going to be crucial here, so we have a faster layer into a Spire, into as much anti-air as possible, as he's fully aware of the mass BC coming his way. We can see here Bunny going for a 2-port into a 3rd CC into Bio. I assumed it was going to be mech. Never mind. We have a Bio transition. Okay. I mean, the stim is on the way, true. Have we scouted? Not yet. So Serral, if he checks the natural base, if he sees stim being researched, it's a massive sign, a massive tell, of course. Serral from the sauna, greater than Dark Serral. Yeah, he's on vacation, babe. He's on vacation. As BCs, they teleport across the map. Diving into the 3rd, the queens, they do respond. How many queens do we have? 8. 8 queens to defend, spore as well, clutch transfuse. Queens are not going to go down. Does get 3 drones. 3 workers do fall. 2 spores in the main. Queens, they do race back, they get in position. Clutch transfuse. And Serral holds. Now he's still losing workers. That's still 7 drones going. Oh no! One of the queens does overextend. And 1 queen goes down. So 1 queen, 7 drones. This is okay damage. It's okay. But I'm really fond of the bias switch. Just because typically it's standard to go into mech. Ooh, nice 1 BC. 1 BC goes down. You can see the Bunny, he is done with battlecruiser production, switching to mass starport, into massive medevac to embrace the bio. And there's no link main. There's a Roach Warren. Again, Roach Corruptor would actually work quite well against mech. But there's no Bailey Nest. Bio Army setting up. Light sleeps. I think he got 20 or 15 minutes back in 2019. Oh no. Smudge, baby, smudge. As we hunt down the battlecruiser. Battlecruiser does escape. Jesus. That was a quick teleport. The Marines are revealed. Now Serral is aware. Behind is getting some safety infestors, crucial. Infestors are on the way, getting into 1-1 upgrades, initially Roach Ravager, into Hive, into, ooh, not into Ultras, into Lurkers. Okay, so Roach Ravager to Hydra Lurker tech. Now this will take some time to really build up. So we do see Buddy with momentum. Buddy, he has momentum, he's moving out. Bunny, he's A-Raxing, no gases. Yeah, no gases. He's going for a big 3-base all-in. A-Rax out of Bunny. No add-ons here on these extra 3 Raxes because it's all or nothing coming to the all-in. And this Hive, it's greedy. Hive is greedy. Hydrogen is greedy as well. Bunny, can he end the game? He has to, here and now. With the Infestors. It's so difficult to push up a ramp into Infestors like this. Might as well connect. And guess 1 tank. Nice fungal on the Marines. Yeah, brutal fungal. Corruptor's a thread in the battlecruiser. 2 threading. Likewise, trying to sit on forward. Tank is going off. Biles, they don't quite connect. But there's still another fungal in the chamber. BC goes down. He's slowly pushing forward. He's moving in. The tank goes down. But he's getting some nice pickups here and there, but again, he's on a timer. The longer this goes on, the worse it is. Nice fungal. Fungal does connect. Chain fungal even. Chain fungal on the Marines. Medevacs are falling, which means no more support. Yeah, the Marine count just barely isn't there. It was close. It was quite close there, but in the end, Serral, he shuts down the all-in. He breaks the siege line. And Serral from here will snowball out of control. Snowball out of control takes down the final tank. GG gets called, and Serral will take game number 1. GG. Whew. And GG, well played. Serral, he does take a lead in the series. And we'll see. We'll see if Bunny can bounce back. GG, well played. But again, a really interesting build out of Bunny. Really interesting here. As a reminder, Bunny, he went to port 2 base BC as an opener, got scouted immediately as the Marines had failed to deny the scouts. That was a rough start in regards to the lack of scouting and the lack of information he was trying to keep away from Serral. And from there, he went into a bio transition into a 3 base, 8 racks all in. But alas, we saw that Serral, he was playing safe, getting the safety infestors, thankfully. He was being greedy by going for the Hive and going for the Hydroden as well, as you saw that did not factor into the defense, but he was able to at least invest into those early infestors, which did play into the defense, which were quite critical in regards to slowing down that all-in. GG. GG, well played. With that, we're getting ready for game number 2. Game 2 is going to be on Persephone. Okay, so again, Ingresswan into Persephone, into Magnatha, into Tokamak, into Sandworm. Interesting lineup of maps. We have a lot of the larger maps once again, Gresswan, Magnatha, and Tokamak, so we have some larger maps in the map pool, and we do have some other maps where maybe Bunny can try to catch Serral off guard. Maps like Gresswan. Sorry, maps like Gresswan, maps like Persephone, I meant to say. Persephone is going to be an interesting one. There are some quirks to the map, like the healing pad, like the gold bases, short rushes, and spy air. There are definitely things that you can take advantage of here on Persephone. Let's go. Let us go. But yeah, the extra matches, it's gonna be quite daunting, not gonna lie. No, I was looking forward to some veg at some point today. But here we go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Persephone, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the blue Terran representing Team Falcons. It is Bunny. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the Finnish Zerg player. We have the red Zerg representing Basilisk. It is a Serral. We go. Oh, right. My apologies. Bam. Bam. Beautiful. As we do have Serral going gas first. Oh my god, he's crazy. Gas pool open out of Serral, hyper aggression out of our Zerg player. Now, I expected something different here this game from Bunny. Bunny going CC first? Oh my god, we're rolling the dice like crazy right now. So CC first out of Bunny, the greediest opener you can go for from the side of our Terran player, which means what is delayed? The Rax is delayed, the Reaper Scout is going to be delayed, the Factory is going to be delayed, the Hellion is going to be delayed, early game setup is going to be delayed here against a gas first. This does mean that Serral can rush into early link speed, into an early link flood. He might even go for an early Roach Warren. Show us what you got. As Bunny also does skip the SCV scout, so he doesn't know. No SCV scout. So Bunny, if he at least had scouted with his worker, then he would be aware that links could threaten him. But right now, Bunny is playing blind, and Serral is staying in gas. Brain bust? He sees. Yeah, he sees the Rax timing. He's going for the bust. He's going for the bust here. Once we get 50 gas, we can throw down the Baneling Nest. We can commit to the all-in. Last game was Bunny being the aggressor. Now the turns have tabled. The turns have tabled here. Serral, he will flood across the map. Again, we're waiting for that Baneling Nest. Things are amassing. Serral, he pulls out of gas. Oh, never mind. Serral, he pulls out. He did mine excess gas here, but looks like he doesn't really plan on using it. But he's going to have a lot of links. Meanwhile, third CC. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Was that a third CC before factory? Look at the timings here. I was distracted by Serral pulling out of gas. That was a third CC before factory. He delays it. He has nothing. No. That's crazy. That's insane. Ah. Oh my God. So even later, Hellion. There's one Marine. That's that we got one Marine to defend, baby. That's it. Yeah, just one Marine. Lings, they flood in, and that should just be game. This is just a build order win. Build order win here for Serral. As Bunny, he blindly went into CC first, into CC before factory. There's just nothing here. And that is 14 SCVs going down, and we're still not done. Yeah, we're still not done here as we go for the rounds. We go for the Marines. Hellion finally arrives. That's a 340 Hellion timing. GG gets called, and Serral takes a 2-0 lead. GG. Hi. GG, well played. That was so unlucky. That was so unlucky here. So Bunny went for, you could argue, the greediest opener that you can have in Terran versus Zerg. He went CC first into third CC before factory, blindly, no SCV scout, no Reaper scout, no nothing. So it's just blind greed out of Bunny. I don't blame him for it. Unfortunately, as we loaded into Persephone, Serral happened to open up gas first. Like, it's so unfortunate. But blindly, Serral opened up gas first into a pool, into a late hatchery, which means early link speed. He was mining extra gas, so I was thinking he might even Bane bust, but he opted not to. He did mine extra gas, so a little bit inefficient from his side, but in the end, he was able to link flood anyway, and he was able to punish. As you mentioned, it's a little bit rare. It doesn't happen too often, but build order win. Build order win for Serral. Just, again, in a sense, blind build. Serral, of course, did adjust as he scouted. He saw how greedy Bunny was being, so that was his sign to just commit to the flood and commit to the all-in. And with that, we're now getting into game number 3. Oh boy, I'm hoping that we can get a back and forth here. Again, game 1 was really exciting. Game 1 was really exciting. Game 1 was really intense. It was a crazy game 1. Game 2, less so, just because of the builds of choice. We'll see what Bunny has for us here in game 3. Let's go. Let us go. As spawning in the top left hand corner here of Magnatha, we have the South Korean Terran player. We have the blue Terran representing Team Falcons down in the series. We'll see if we can bounce back and make a series out of this. Can we go the distance? I hope we can. It is Bunny. And spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have the red Zerg player. We have the Finnish Zerg representing Basilisk within the series 2-0. One more game away from claiming the series and advancing on to the next round. It is Serral. Going pool first this time. Okay. Let's go. Este Serral. Here we go. So again, pool first opener out of Serral. This is not the same opener we had last game. Remember, last game, it wasn't pool first, it was gas first, right? Which is why we had so early link speed. This is going to be pool first into a hatchery, into a late gas geyser, into a gasless start. Now, this is something that Zerg players have been very fond of in recent years, is going for these gasless openers if you can get away with it. This is greed out of Serral. Why is this greed, you might ask? Well, yes, we do have the early pool, which means we can make early links to apply a little bit of pressure early on, but overall, we're going to be skipping and delaying link speed. We're going to skip and delay link speed. We're going to fixate on mineral production more than anything. Now we have the gas on the way, so we didn't delay it for too long, but it is still going to be delayed link speed nonetheless. And from here, we can go for a roach base opener and just skip link speed entirely. We'll see how Serral does open this up, as he did get the gas geyser earlier than I would have thought. As here come the first set of links. 4 links are moving out. And And back at home, we do see Bunny going Rax Expand. He's going for the Reaper. Bunny did skip the SCV Scouts. Ooh, so this isn't as greedy as last game, but this is still quite greedy. To skip the SCV Scout, that means he doesn't have the forewarning that it was a pull first, which means the Reaper moves out, which means there's nothing at home to defend, which means this CC is going to be delayed. Oh boy, I'm really unfortunate there for Bunny, as Lings, they do hit the natural, they peel off, they will delay the CC, and can a Serral force a cancel? Queen defends. Can we cancel the CC? As for now, we're going for the worker. Reaper's still racing back. The CC should be okay. Like, there's too much progression on that. Should be fine. But it's just heavily delayed. It's just heavily delayed. The boys are being pulled. And a very nice start for Serral. As he kills an SCV. He gets one, he gets two. Can he get three? Oh no! He can. He gets 3 SCV. Oh god. He gets 3 SCV kills, and he delays the natural, and he forces the Reaper back home. And sure, Serral, he did have a less economic start, but hey, he's able to make up for that with the damage dealt across the map. He's on 29 workers. He has link speed now on the way, so he did not skip link speed entirely. He just delayed link speed, and it was worth it. And behind this, do you see what I see? I see a starport before 3rd TC. So this is a very aggressive build here from Bunny. This might turn into a Hellbat push. Yeah, it's gonna be Marauder Hellbats. We've seen this before. If you were watching Bunny versus Raynor during, I think it was last week, it might have been during the group stage, or it might have even been during RSL, but Bunny, he did defeat Raynor with this Hellbat push. It can hit quite hard if you're unprepared, but Serral's playing Roaches. He's playing Roaches, so he's playing very safe. He should be okay. It's eating away at me. Hold on. Does anyone remember? Was it the group stage of Maestros? Let's see. Oh, right. It was the group stage of Maestros. It was Bunny versus Solar, not Bunny versus Raynor. That's it. But yeah, Bunny, he did do this build against Solar, and he had a lot of success that night against the other Zerg players in the group stage. And again, there's the army, as we mentioned. Again, we're going for a very committed Hellbat push. Serral, what did he see? He didn't see much. He actually didn't even get eyes on the starport. Ooh. So, incomplete information, but Roach production has begun. Serral's playing it safe. Viking is spotted. Hellions are as well. And now Serral, he knows. Pulls back. Getting ready for the surround. We have the flank set up as well. And from here, we're getting into all the Marauders. Hopping up micro. But one Marauder does go down. Hellbats are still waddling in. That's a lot of Roaches here to defend. And the Hellbats are falling. Yeah, we get a full surround. Serral, he completely shuts us down. Cuts workers at 37. Cuts workers early. And GG gets called. Serral, he will claim the series 3-0, advancing on to the upper bracket semifinals. GG. Whew, GG, well played, congratulations. Serral, he will claim the series. Again, just a really unfortunate opener for Bunny. Winding it back as a reminder, what did we see? Bunny, he skipped the SCV scout. He went for the Reaper scout instead, so that is delayed scouting information, which means he did not know it was a pull first, which means the pull first did critical damage, was able to kill a lot of workers, was able to delay the expansion, of course, and from there, Serral took a lead. Bunny, he was forced to react in a drastic fashion. He decided to go for the Hellbat push, but Serral was playing safe. He shut it down. GG. GG, well played at Bunny. He had no follow-up remaining. Had no follow-up. And with that, that will conclude our 3rd series of the broadcast. We're halfway through. We're halfway through. Aye. As up next, we have the final upper bracket quarterfinals match. Very quickly here, let us switch our scenes over. There we go. Okay, we have the final upper bracket quarterfinals match. It is going to be a best of 5 between Rainer and Zaun. As you can see, Rainer and Zaun, Vita's underway. We're going to be back soon with the final best of 5 here of the upper bracket quarterfinals. Remember, after this game, we'll be jumping into the upper bracket semifinals. So we still have more matches up ahead of us. See you soon. See you soon after the break.